and welcome back to the Graceful Tangle YouTube channel. I'm Amy Kate, and today I'm going to be talking about a whole bunch of Knit Picks goodies, and I'm so excited to share them all with you guys. Now, I will include a link to the Knit Picks website down in the description box below. It is an affiliate link, so if you decide to purchase anything from that link, I'll receive a small commission and no additional charge to use. So, of course, you're by no means required to use that link, but it does help me out. So if you see something in this video that you like and you would like to try out for yourself, I would appreciate it if you chose to use that link. So I have lots of fun things to chat about with you guys today, and I'm so excited about all of them. There are lots of future projects in this package, and I'm really looking forward to designing some awesome patterns for the fall and winter season. I'm really excited to get started on all of these projects. So I do have an Instagram live that is also showing everything that I got in this package. I did a poll over in my Instagram stories, which be sure to follow me over on Instagram if you haven't already. But I did a poll over there to kind of see what people wanted to see more, an Instagram live or YouTube live, and it was definitely leaning more towards Instagram, but a lot of people voted in that poll, and there were a good number of people who voted for YouTube as well. So I want to try to satisfy everybody that I can, so I wanted to upload this video as well. So it's not live, but if you want to see a live video, I'll put the Instagram link down below as well. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start today with some needles and notions, because I have just a few things to talk about in that front. So first up, I do have a notions. Oh, here is my packing slip. First off, I do have this notions pouch. I am really excited about it. I love these notion pouches from Knit Picks. Here's what this one looks like. So it is showing up about accurate. The lighting is not perfect today because we just had a thunderstorm here in Alabama. So anyway, here is what it looks like. It's more gray than brown in person. But these are just so handy for everything. You can fit like a small project such as socks or a hat in these bags, but then of course they're perfect for notions as well, which is what they're designed for. I love the inner fabric on all of these like vinyl pouches. I think it is so cute. So yeah, really excited to use that. And then next up, I got the nickel-plated sock DPN set. DPNs are something that I am working very hard to get better about using. I don't have anything against them. They just aren't as comfortable naturally for me personally to use. But I'm trying to get better at them because I want to film tutorials and things like that, and again, please as many people as I can. And so I want to learn how to knit with DPNs. I just want to, you know, kind of give myself that challenge. So anyway, I got this set. This ranges from US 0, which is a 2mm, to US 3 or 3.25mm. So 6 different tips, I think. Yeah, 6 different sizes, 5 needles of each size, which is pretty standard for a DPN set. So yeah, and nickel plated, if you don't already know, is my favorite needle type. It just helps me knit so fast, and I really love knitting fast. So I'm really excited to try these out and to have them all contained. It's going to be really helpful and nice. Alrighty, and then next up, again, a few more needles. So I have been knitting lots of socks lately, as you all have probably noticed. And I have recently dove into designing worsted and DK socks, as well as bulky. So a bunch of different weights of yarn for sock knitting, and I don't have many needles in any of those sizes, unfortunately. So I decided to fix that problem, at least partially. So I got a few different ones to try. These are the Casbian, so they're laminated birch wood. This is US 2 or 3mm. So a lot of times sock sizes or sock needle sizes are pretty flexible when it comes to yarn weights. It really all depends on your gauge. So this particular size is going to work well for, let me think, for worsted weight yarn, I think. And then this is US 2 2.75mm, so it's just 0.25mm smaller than the ones that I just showed, these Caspian. So these will be good for DK or sport weight socks. And then US one at 2.25 millimeter. These will be great for fingering weight socks. Another pair of US 3s, also good for worsted weight. Also nickel plated as well. And then another pair of 3 millimeters. Again, good for worsted weight. So just a few to choose from. Again, I'm really excited about knitting socks, and I like to have more than one pair on the go. And so having a few different sets of needles ready to go is going to be a game changer. So I'm really excited to have these on hand. Next up, one other little Notion thing, and that is just a crochet hook. So I recently tried out one of the Clover or More hooks, and I absolutely love using it. So I got this one to try out next. I'm working on a blanket pattern, and I thought it would be fun to have kind of a special hook to go along with that. So I got the size 7 or 4.5 millimeter, and I'm really looking forward to trying this size out for that blanket. I'm really excited about it. I'm still kind of getting used to these hooks. They are really unlike any hook I've ever used before. I have a couple of sets of hooks that have the gripper on them, but the actual hook is different than the Clover or More hooks. The Clover hooks aren't as slick as the other hooks, and that is not necessarily a good or bad thing. I think it's a very unique thing, so I'm looking forward to using that more. And now let's talk about a lot of yarn. So we'll start with some sock yarn because I'm kind of obsessed with socks, and that is what I have been designing a lot of lately. However, I do have some different style patterns that I'm getting ready to start and design with for the fall and winter season. So first up for sock yarn, I have this blue. I've been trying to find like the perfect deep kind of night sky blue for a specific sock design that I have in my mind. This one isn't quite it. However, my brother saw this and blue was his favorite color and he absolutely loved it. So I've already knit him a pair of blue socks, actually 2 pairs of blue socks now that I'm thinking about it. But I asked him and he doesn't care if he has another pair of blue socks. So these might be a new design for him. But this is Hawthorne fingering in the colorway Delphinium Kettle Dye. So it's really beautiful. Just again, not exactly what I was expecting for the design that I have in mind. But yeah, it's still so pretty. I think it's going to make a really nice pair of just vanilla socks. And I'm really excited to see how all of those different colors of blue play out together. Next up, some more Hawthorne. I'll just show you all of this first. So the next one is a Hawthorne Speckle, and I have had my eye on this one for so long. It's the colorway Tie-Dye Speckle, and it is just so stinking fun. I love all of these colors together. Summer is almost ending, but I still think I need to knit a pair of socks using this color because, oh my goodness, maybe one last summer, hurrah. But it is just so fun. And then we have Berry Smoothie Speckle. Really love this colorway. I actually already have one of these, so I am planning a future giveaway with this color, this colorway. But yeah, I think it is so pretty. Then next up is Newport hand painted. So this is a beautiful kind of coffee color almost. It's brown, but definitely has some tonality to it. So you can see right here, there's a much darker brown versus down here it's a lighter brown. And up here is might be the lightest part of the skein. Yeah, it looks like it is. Again, so pretty. This is gonna make a really beautiful pair of like textured socks. I think maybe a knit pearl textured sock. I think it's gonna be super cute. And then last but not least in Hawthorne is Conifer Kettle Dye. So again, I've been searching for a beautiful kind of pine green, and I think this is the winner, and I'm really excited about it. So definitely stay tuned for a future design coming up this winter with this color. You might can guess what it is just based on the colorway, but I'm not going to give too many hints yet. I'm super excited to use this though. It is definitely just a gorgeous green. It matches my eyes, even though you can't really tell in the video. Anyway, so beautiful. I really like olive rich greens like this because it's so gender neutral, and I think that that's really awesome. Not that, you know, of course anybody can have any color they want. I just specifically think that olive green is so beautiful. I love it so much. Really excited to use that colorway. Okay, and then I have a couple of skeins of twill. These are going to be some future hat designs come winter. I was not planning on pairing these two together, but now I think I'm going to have to do some sort of floral design or something because, oh my goodness, they're gorgeous. But they will be separate patterns, at least to begin with. I have Twill, Worsted, and Fiddlehead. I just love Twill, oh my goodness. And again, with olive green. I love it, love it, love it. And then Orchada. It is just kind of a beautiful oatmeal color. Kind of tan, but more white than tan, I would say. And yeah, love, love, love these. I have like faux pom-poms picked out. Textures are ready to go. Really excited for these future hat patterns coming up. So definitely stay tuned for that. Let's see here. I have some Aloft to make some Mohair Dk Socks. I got these three colors because I thought that they paired well together. And I think I'm going to put them in this order. So I have, again, Knit Picks Aloft. This is a lace weight mohair. I have the colorway Iceberg. Kenai, which is this blue color. And then Corbin. Yeah, I almost said Corbin. Corbin is this ashy gray. And then all of the Aloft lace is 72% Super Kid Mohair, 28% silk. And again, it is a lace weight, so it's weight 0. And you get 260 yards per 25 grams. So it's crazy how much yardage you get per 25 grams of yarn. I mean, that's insane. But I think these all look so beautiful together. And I'm really excited to just pair it with a simple color. I am planning on using this stroll with it. And I think it's going to look really nice. I'm debating between this and then just Dove Heather and Stroll. But I think this is going to look really nice, especially since there's no tonality between these three colorways. It's just like a solid, solid teal, solid mint, solid gray. And then this is more of a tonal pearly white. I think they're going to look really beautiful together. So definitely stay tuned for more sneak peeks on this design. This colorway is called Pearlescent Tonal. So I think it is so pretty. Kind of reminds me of seashells almost. So it would be a fun beachy project, I think. But again, I'm planning on pairing it with these three. So I'll be doing some swatching to play around with it. But I'm really excited about that potential project. Then next up, so I am going to be designing some fingering weight crochet socks. I am super excited about this project that I am embarking on. Crochet socks are very unique and kind of an area of designing that, isn't very big right now. Obviously, knitting socks is super popular. There's so many knit sock patterns, and there's a good number of crochet ones as well, but I definitely want to just put my toes into that little design endeavor. And I'm going to be using Knit Picks Capretta Superwash in the colorway Angelite Heather for that. So it's just a really beautiful gray. It definitely matches my shirt. But I wanted a yarn that the stitches would shine, that would hold up well. It was a good fingering weight yarn, and I think this is going to be a really good pick. It kind of has a little bit of lavender in there as well, I'm noticing. So I think it's so beautiful. I got 2 skeins of it because I'm not quite sure what to expect in terms of crochet yardage. But I definitely think that this will be enough. I mean, my knit vanilla sock pattern, which is called the Success Socks, it's free if you want to check it out, and that calls for 100 grams of fingering weight yarn, but you're only going to need that much if you make like a really large man's size. So there is a lot of flexibility in knit sock yardage, but because, everybody's feet are different lengths, and some people might want like more of an ankle sock length, some people might want like, really tall mid-calf or knee length. It's just varies quite a bit, so it's important to keep that yardage amount flexible in pattern writing. So we'll see how this crochet pattern comes along, but I'm really excited to get started on it. I have all of the math done. I have, a swatch made to do said math. Pattern is ready to go, so now I'm really excited to crochet the sample. Okay, moving right along, we have some Capra DK in the colorway Magnolia Header. I've used this same colorway on different bases, and I just love it so much. It is like the perfect blend between dusty rose and purple, and I think it is just absolutely gorgeous. So, really excited for a future design coming out in this. Kind of debating whether I want to do socks or a hat. I don't know, but either way, it's going to be awesome, and I'm really looking forward to getting started on that. I just love this colorway so much. And then just a couple of more things. So I have some Stroll. I am planning, or shawl tweed, I guess I should say. I have a design all ready to go for this yarn. I was just waiting on it to arrive. I'm super excited about it. I'm not going to reveal too much about this design because it's kind of growing something that I designed last year. But yeah, really excited about it. The tweed is going to kind of elevate the entire project, and I cannot wait to get started. I've been waiting to use this specific colorway for so long, and I have the perfect thing planned to go along with it, so I'm really excited about this project. But yeah, you can just see, kind of obsessed with lavender. I'm not gonna lie, I think it is just so beautiful. And then also in Stroll Tweed, I picked up the Earl Grey header, and again, it's just a really beautiful classic gray. Again, matches my shirt, very similar to that Angelite heather, but more gray than purple, I would say. And again, this is going to be a nice pair of textured socks. I think I might incorporate some cables into this pair, so really looking forward to that. I have lots and lots of things planned. Can you tell? Can you tell? Okay, now this, I have two more yarns to show you. So this, I designed last year. I think it was last year. It might have been earlier this year, now that I'm thinking about it. I can't remember. I think it was last year. So I designed the Blushing Braids beanie and Messy Bun beanie. It was a super popular pattern. It went way better than I could have ever expected, and it was such an amazing feeling. And so I'm going to be designing a pair of socks using that stitch pattern, and I can't wait to get started on them. I'm really looking forward to it. I've been planning these for a while. Ever since I designed that hat, I've been wanting to incorporate the same pattern and concept into future patterns, and so this is going to be my way of doing that, using these socks. So stay tuned for that pattern. I'm going to use the same colorway that I used for the beanie, and that is Twill in Rose Water Heather. So obviously I'll use the worsted weight for the beanie and the Messy Bun beanie. For the socks I'm going to be using the fingering weight, but it's the same colorway. And I really love using Twill. It has such amazing stitch definition. I just knit a swatch using it over the course of yesterday and today for a secret pattern, and I love the swatch so much. Like, I mean, seriously, the stitch definition is unreal. It is so beautiful. Okay, so the last yarn that I have to talk about is City Tweed DK. I've talked about this yarn before. I love it so much, but I got quite a few skeins in the colorway Harbor Seal. Or Harbor Seal, however you prefer to pronounce it. So this is 3 yards per 50 grams, and I am going to be designing a cardigan pattern with this. So I think that's what I'm doing. I'm kind of debating between a couple of different ideas right now, but definitely be on the lookout for some sneak peeks and some pictures and work in progress pictures with this design coming up very soon, because I'm super excited to get started on it. Again, I'm just I love gray so much. Matches my shirt too. I didn't plan my shirt very well for this video, I guess. It matched a lot of yarns. But yeah, I love gray. It's such a staple color. So anyway, lots of new yarns to play around with. Lots and lots of exciting projects coming up, and I cannot wait to continue to share them all with you guys. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out all of the links below and follow me on all my other social media platforms. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, so that you don't miss out on any future videos. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite thing from this package was, because I definitely can't choose a favorite. And I will talk to you all next time. Bye.